I'm a bad bitch, yeah. You know I'm that bitch, can't get off of this dick, yeah. I am that bitch, nah. You know I'm that bitch, yeah. I am that bitch, yeah. You know I'm that bitch, I am that bitch.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to That Bitch Podcast. Hope you guys all had a fantastic past 3 weeks. Sorry, my bad guys. I have been depressed as fuck because I hate my job. So I'm trying to find a new one. I think it'd be different if I was allowed to work from home, but of course they're gonna be assholes. So that's my life. Yeah. So I've been really, really depressed. Super fun. Something I did today, I actually went and looked at a house I was interested in buying. Yeah. No. That changed real quick when I saw the inside and the foundation of the house. The basement is made out of wood. So in Regina, it's basically all clay where they're building these houses. So really you need the concrete basement, not wood. The walls in this house were falling inwards, like collapsing basically. So like think of your hand being against the wall and then pinching it basically is what was happening. The middle was like coming inwards. Yeah. Literally every room looked like that. All the rooms had slants for walls. The ground, of course, was not even whatsoever. It had a very old smell because the house was foreclosed by the bank because I guess the people couldn't afford the home anymore. No shit, because trying to fix this house would cost you an arm and a leg. You would literally have to lift the house up, put whatever, not stilts, but maybe that's what they're called, I don't know, underneath, and then rip out the whole basement and redo the whole basement. Because that house is a disaster. Or just totally tear down the entire house and start from scratch. Uno momento. I am having some tea. The flavor I am having is Bengal spice tea. So if you like cinnamon, this tea is for you. You will love it. That is the tea, sis. Very good. So, today's episode, well, I guess will be a happy one because I finally accomplished something, you guys. I have finally, or think I have, finally had an orgasm. By myself, of course. I've heard about this certain toy for a long time, but then I'm always like, oh, should I buy it? Yeah, no, I have so many. Oh, maybe I'll try this. Maybe I'll try that. I have like a whole bucket, literally a bucket, like massive size full of toys. And I haven't used like half of them. And probably a good thing I didn't because then I found this little guy. I guess little girl. Because it is a rose. I'll show you what it looks like. This little baby. So, this is my new best friend. Yes. Let's call her Rosie because she's a rose. Basic as fuck, yeah. So the bottom, for charging, you have to like just, basically it's kind of like magnetic for the charger. On the bottom, you let it sit there and chill and charge. Haven't really had to charge it because it came with the charge and I've only used it once. But damn, this sucker is strong. I'll let you listen. Okay. Yeah. There's multiple vibrations and settings. That's some rank shit. Haven't tried that one. There's another one. Holy. That's insane. And then back to the basics. Ooh, and we'll turn it back off. So for this, yes, it's vibration, but the little hole in the top of the rose is, they call it like air pulsation or suction, but it's a suction. So basically, you put the girl's clit right in the little hole and turn it on, turn it back on, and then like you can see up on my thumb, it's like pulling my thumb inwards, Shit's crazy. Or you can just hear that. And yes, of course, I cleaned this. I'm not gonna just let this chill uncleaned after I've used it. That would be disgusting. And make sure when you're cleaning your toys, you have proper toy cleaner. They do say you can use like antibacterial soap, but really you should just get yourself some real toy cleaner. Then you know your toys are safe, good, not fucked up, dirty, or like disintegrating or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I finally figured it out. It took me a long time. It felt like I had a seizure, I swear to God, and I may have pulled both my muscles in my calves. Calves? So I'm going to Google, because I want to for sure find out if I did have an orgasm. So follow along with me on this adventure. We go down the loophole that is called Google. Let's bring this computer over here. Okay. We have my computer over here. You can't really see it on screen. You can only see it when I moved it. But anywho, we are going to Google how to tell if a female has had an orgasm. And I will let you know if I've had these, I guess, symptoms, side effects, whatever you want to call them. So, follow along on this journey of a female orgasm. Okay. Female orgasm. How to tell if you had an orgasm. Okay. Let's see what we got. So it says every woman's body has some involuntary responses at this time, and some general signals include contractions in your vagina, pelvic lifting or thrusting, increased heartbeat, twitching of muscles, curling of toes or fingers, and moaning. I think I had pretty much all of those. Let's get another one here. But like pelvic twitching, my legs were literally in the fucking air, and I was like tightening my legs together, like I crossed my ankles, because I was like first pushing my thighs together, and then I crossed my ankles, and that's all of a sudden my legs just like rose up, and I was just shaking, and they're going like I have like a little, I'll use this as a pen for an example. So this is me, and my legs are down here, and then it's like, we're going, my legs were stuck, and like I couldn't take them apart. It was like intense. And I think this happened for like maybe 10 minutes when I was doing this whole thing, trying to get there. Because I'm like, okay, I'm a little turned on, so let's try and use it. I tried to watch some porn. Yeah, it didn't work. So I just kind of turned it off, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just pop this baby on there, put some lube. I bought some new lube. I bought silicone-based lube because it does stay, I guess, wetter longer, more slicker, smoother. And it definitely was helping. Okay, hold on. 6 signs you had an orgasm. Okay, you feel tension, then a release. I would say, I guess, yeah. Maybe, and I think I was expecting a bigger release, but there was a little bit of a release. It says, the reason some people say orgasms feel like a sneeze is that both experiences begin with a buildup of tension followed by sudden release. They're both reflexes. One just feels a whole lot better than the other. Then this other one says, you feel happy and relaxed. Nah, I was not really relaxed. I was in tons of pain after because I couldn't fucking walk. Here we go. Your muscle spasm. Spasm. Many people experience some of... let's reread this again. Many people experience some sort of involuntary muscle contractions during or just after an orgasm. This can happen in your vaginal walls, thighs, butt, legs, and stomach muscles. Yes, my lower stomach definitely, thighs and calves, 100%. Your breathing and heart rate change. During or just after an orgasm, you may notice that breathing more deeply and your heart rate is slower. One 2008 study found that on average, people's heart rates were highest at the beginning of an orgasm and then return to a baseline about 10 to 20 minutes after. Yeah, I would say about 10 to 20 minutes after for sure. My God, I need some water. So I would say definitely 10 to 20 minutes after, because I was so tense. My body was like shaking. I was drenched in sweat. I literally had to shower after because I was so sweaty from this whole process. It was definitely an experience. I'm going to say I had one because I think I did. But like, I guess I won't really know until it happens again, maybe, to see what happens. Because maybe now that it's happened, I'll be like, okay, we can do this again. It's like riding a bike. Now that I've done it, maybe I can do it again. We'll see. So, definitely it had to happen without somebody there. Now that I think about it, and like more that I read about it too and hear about it, it's always like a lot of women cannot orgasm with penetration. It is usually like external, that kind of stuff on the outside, which makes sense. Because, yeah, a dick feels good inside you, but it's like, it's just going in and out. In and out. In and out. And most penises don't vibrate unless you have a cock ring on. And I haven't had sex with somebody yet that had a cock ring on, so I wouldn't really know how that feels. But also, like, a penis, yeah, it just goes in and out and sometimes hits you in the G-spot, I guess. Most don't. So, yeah. I don't know. Now I'm like, do I really need to have sex with a guy? Because now I kind of figured it out myself with this toy. So you never know. Maybe you will be replaced by this little baby. The Little Rose. And it is from Pink Cherry. It's a Canadian sex toy site. You can get like little outfits. Of course, lingerie. Bunch and a bunch of sex toys. Tons and tons of lube and everything. Like surrounding sex, you can find on that site. And it's Canadian. You spend, I believe it's $50 or $40. Maybe 35. Ow, I just hit my hand. Oh my god. I just hit my arm on my laptop stand. Okay, I think it actually might be 35 because I paid $39.99. No, it's $50 because I bought lube on purpose so I could meet that $50 threshold to be able to get free shipping. So after $50, it's free shipping, and there's always promo codes and stuff happening. This thing I think is normally $69. 69. But I got it for 30% off. So I got a good deal. They had a multiple like big range of colors and everything. And yeah, I am definitely glad that I purchased finally this Little Rose. And the comments, like, I guess the reviews in the review section were raving about it. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna try it, we're gonna buy it. If it doesn't work, there was only $30 or $40 wasted, so not too bad. But turns out it was not wasted. It was a little gift sent from down above to me, my new little best friend, Little Rosie. Yeah. So, what else could I tell y'all? Yeah, I don't really have any dating stories because I'm not seeing anybody because I'm like, fuck that, you know. I booked my flights to LA, so that's coming up in August. I really need to jump back on Hinge again and start talking to people from LA, so I have people to go hang out with and meet. I still gotta book an Airbnb though, and I know it's gonna cost me like $1,000, which is gonna suck. Plus, I need to get a rental car, and there goes another $600. So, yeah, we'll see. My vacation fund is getting sucked dry, to say the least. But, yeah. So that was my little experience for y'all to have fun and listen to. What else could I tell you about? Fuck. I don't think I have any more stories. It's literally been a massive struggle trying to podcast because after work, oh my god, the dog's trying to get downstairs. After work, I have literally no energy because talking to people on the phone for like, I would say about 7 hours a day, 6.5, whatever, wipes you the fuck out. because all that emotional baggage they have, they throw that shit back onto you. So then I have to carry all that shit. So then I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to see anybody. So like, don't be offended if I don't want to hang out with you or see you, because I just worked all day. I had to talk with people that I fucking didn't want to talk to. So that is why. So yes, I'm trying to find a new job. I did apply for some management positions at PetSmart, actually. It would be like a part-time thing just to have so I could pay off my line of credit, because ever since I did cheer was $5,000, a little over $5,000, I have not been able to catch up on my fucking line of credit. So that's a massive piss off, because I always because I always used to have it paid off. Every time. My credit cards are paid off because I pay off my credit cards with my line of credit. So it's like every single week I gotta pay them off again because I have to buy groceries and get gas. So it's like I put 1,000 some down, but then I just used $400 or $500 worth of groceries. So look at that, it goes back up again. It's like the littlest steps you make forward, but then you're just thrown backwards. Fucking shit on a stick. Yeah, so we'll see. But on the house front, maybe I will find something here. Maybe I won't. I still really don't want to live here. But the struggle of trying to find like a house in Ontario that I could afford would be like a little shack. That would still cost me $200,000. So we'll see. My dream might be kaput, or I buy a house, live here for 5 years, and then look at going somewhere else. And who knows? Let's go viral! Let's get me on reality TV. Then I'll make my shit go viral, because this bitch's personality is meant for TV. Okay? Yeah. Anywho, one more buzz for my little friend Rosie. Come on, back on, motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'll shut up now. Okay. Yeah. So, that was today's episode. I'm sorry it might have fucking sucked, but you know what? I think I had a fucking orgasm finally, and that means I've gotten somewhere, and that is a success. That is an accomplishment in my books. Okay, people? So suck on that. Yeah. Anywho, tune in a week and a half, because you never know. Oh, wait. Wait. I actually do have some guests I gotta bring back on here. I gotta bring Dave back on the podcast. And then the guys' podcast that I went on for the After Party podcast, I gotta bring them both on separately to chit-chat about whatever the fuck. Yeah. I still love my podcast, I truly do, but my creative juices have hit a roadblock, and that sucks. It probably doesn't help that I fucking hate my life right now because of what I fucking do for work. So let's hope either my work environment improves, I get a new job, or something amazing happens where I don't have to fucking work here anymore or live here anymore. Yeah. Make sure you... Woo! I just dropped my fucking water bottle. Back at it again. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video on YouTube. Sorry. Make sure you like this video and subscribe on YouTube. There we go. That's the right wording. If you're just watching it on a Spotify or listening to an Apple podcast or Anchor or Pandora or wherever you like to listen to your podcast, rate 5 stars. Let me know what else I could do on the podcast. If you still want sex, if you want some reality TV type shit. I mean, there's that Vanderpump Rules stuff going on. That shit's crazy. Cheaters, pumpkin eaters. So that's the tea, sis. Make sure you tune in a week and a half, because you never know what teas might be spilled next. Bye, bitches.